So our community was started being built in 1971. It was going to be 120 units. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the 70s, the real estate market didn't do so well. So they had built 2 buildings, 20 in each building, a clubhouse, 2 pool areas, 2 tennis courts, a bunch of other stuff, along with a stream and fountains, but had to sell off half the land because they couldn't do it. So we ended up having 40 units on 5.5 acres. So we're really lucky.
Wow.
The units are 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms. On the tour today are going to be a 1 bedroom and 7 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
There is a unit that's from 1973 that has not been touched. There's another one that's from 1973 that's been lightly touched, and then the rest have been severely touched. Like they've really made some improvements or just changes. You know, everything changes throughout life. So today you get a brochure. This was designed by Gary Wexler, his son. And inside we have a map that will show you the starting point, which is where we're at.
Okay.
You'll go to the left towards the A building, and Mr. Twin Springs will greet you there and start you on your journey. We have vintage cars here and vintage cars back by the clubhouse as well for you to look at.
Yay.
Public restrooms are in the clubhouse.
Okay.
Inside each of the units are the owners and docents that will be able to explain more about it.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Randy.
You are welcome.
Wow. VW bugs are near and dear to my heart because I learned how to drive on a stick shift VW bug just like this one. And it was fun. Lots of fun. Thanks, Aunt Judy. She let me get in her car at the park. You know, in a private park area. And yeah, I learned how to drive on one of these. I think it was yellow. This is beautiful. I love the color. Wow. Look at this. Centurion 455. Wow. Powerful engine. Oh my gosh, I love this convertible. And I love the color of it too. It's just like a creamy white. I bet you that might be like an original color. Wow. This reminds me of one of my mom's old cars. When I was growing up. The stick shift. The heat. And air conditioning. Yes, I remember those controllers well. The lights. And most of all, the radio over there. Oh yeah, I remember the radio well. My mom never had one of those, but she had a lot of cars that had dashes that looked exactly like that. Look at this creamy blue Mustang. Oh. Wow. I love the way it smells. It's got that old classic car smell. I love it. Nice. Beautiful. Studebaker. Ooh. Beautiful blue interior. And this is like the... Is this like the Herbie car? Like what movie was this? Is this from the Herbie movie? I don't know. For some reason Herbie comes in my mind. What does it say? 1964 Beck Porsche 904. That looks really sporty. Maybe it wasn't from a movie. Time to go check in. Take some tours. Look at this place. We're not going over there. That's the neighbor complex. It's over here. These. The beautiful famous architect Donald Wexler designed this neighborhood with this running stream going through it. And apparently it's on 5 acres of this stream going all the way through, which is really cool. In the desert. I'd love to see pictures of what it looked like back in the 70s, because I'm sure it's been redone many times since then. And it looks like it's very well kept. The units are gorgeous with gorgeous patios. Look at this beautiful grass. I mean, we are in the desert here, so grass is a beautiful thing because you don't see much of it unless you're on a golf course or a park. Here's the pool. I love the shape of that. Wow. And the hot tub is really big. I love that. The water feature is so pretty. Nice flowers. All right, let's go inside. Wow, this beautiful courtyard areas here in between the condo units. I love those glass features from the 70s. They have windows everywhere. And they even have a little, like, kumquat tree here. Little baby mandarin looking oranges. And I am starting down here. At F3. Oh, look. More fruit. Everything's in bloom right now. In case you aren't aware, oranges are in season this time of year. So go to your grocery store and look for some California oranges. You will not be disappointed. You will have a sweet candy experience, I promise. I eat them all the time. They're so good. I love the flowers. Aloe.
Out of the way. That's a cool camera.
Thank you.
So before you did your remodels, it's like other than this, I mean, it was the same footprint as what it is
No,
now.
so I don't know if you've been in any of the other units, but there was a higher countertop here. And then right
I love these wood doors. You see these a lot in the desert.
kind of broke up the space. So we had a table here that we never sat at.
It's a nice, peaceful room here. Look at that view. Oh my goodness. So pretty. All the views are beautiful. Nice patio. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Very detailed with the same thing.
Plenty of room in here for a big desk. Look at that. Beautiful patio. I'm gonna have to bleep. So that's the original chandelier.
That's the original chandelier.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yeah, stuff held up so well.
It did back then.
The crazy back there.
Thank you.
Told you.
Yeah.
It's a little nutty.
There's nothing wrong with nutty.
Sunken living rooms. I always loved sunken rooms.
How can you tell we're related?
There's the patio. With the little kumquat trees. Beautiful.
And there's, yeah, I was gonna say, with the light there, I can't get it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
Fantastic. Absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Green is speaking to my heart. And the yellow. Ooh. Wow. Wow. This has a true vintage feel. How beautiful is this? And look how peaceful this is with the stream going through outside. And these beautiful chairs. I can see sitting here with my laptop and doing some work, looking out on that view. But yeah, what a gorgeous view. Wow. I love this room. This room is so cool. Oh, look at that. Interesting. This all looks original. I think they said this whole condo is original. So that's the way the tub was. Sunken tub. Wow. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Original. And then the fixtures here. Original cabinets. Wow. There, the lady in there it was her mother's condo, I heard her saying. Oh. Look at that. Wallpaper, mirror, green. Oh, I'm in love with that. In love.
This wall used to be all wallpaper. Hi. With this wallpaper.
Oh,
It was
wow.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is my favorite wallpaper.
That definitely looks like some 70s wallpaper, if I've ever seen it.
It does.
Looks like it belongs in Marsha Brady's room. Another, each room has its own sliding glass door out to a deck. Just gorgeous. I love this house.
Go load and I'll take some pictures of
Yeah. We took out the wrap stuff. Kept the things that still resonated for me.
Original. Look at that original stove.
That really means a lot. It's good to hear.
Automatic cleaning.
Yeah, that's all original too.
Very cool.
It's hard to believe, right?
Isn't that crazy? Stuff stands up, I'm telling you.
It does, and that makes master. Love it.
Oh, right?
Beautiful.
Space age man.
Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Enjoy the rest of your tour.
Thank you. And thank you too.
Did you remodel this or?
No, our neighbor did.
Oh, really?
He was living here and completely remodeled it, and he was gonna stay within a larger.
This is an upstairs unit. You can really get a feel for this patio, the fireplace. And then you can really see how beautiful this neighborhood is. And it's right up against this giant mountain. Look at that. It doesn't go any further back than that. This is the backside of Palm Springs. And it's just gorgeous. It's so cool up here on this balcony. There's no, even though the sun is really bright and hot right now, this is very peaceful. And I notice it goes all the way through to the other side like that.
Oh, I see.
Very interesting layout of the balcony. This is the first one, upper level one I've been in. Very modern. Love the pink and the blue. Very cool. You can imagine going out here at night and having some food. There's some cool tables here. You can have some people over, do some grilling, and then come to bed. After a soak in the hot tub, of course.
Yeah.
Ooh, or a soak in this.
Let's stay in there. We just have 2 great dogs. We need the things we do for
Really pretty. This is the outside of the condo where we just were. And you can see how it's got all these wonderful sliding glass doors all along the whole unit. One for each bedroom and then one for the living space. And this beautiful, expansive patio, which is pool front. Pool's right there. Beautiful sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky. We just arrived to paradise. Oh, really, I would love to come here for a dinner party. It's gorgeous. Especially with that beautiful orange tree. I noticed there's a lot of citrus around this whole complex. Not every unit is open. So, like this one is not open. Some of these people are seasonal still. I heard a lady saying she doesn't get here very often. There's a mandarin tree. There's a lot of green space here. I mean, this green space makes you want to just come do cartwheels. Really. Look at this unit. There's a whole different pool over here. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. That's quality of life. Wouldn't you say? Oh, yes. I heard that lady say she can't live here full time yet, but it's her goal. I'm so lucky to live here full time. It is such a gorgeous place to live, although I wouldn't mind getting out of here in the summer. To be honest, I can handle it. It's not that I can't handle it, it's just... If you had a place on the East Coast or something where you could go in the summer to get out of the heat, it would be ideal. But with that being said, pools like this, you can survive it. Very easy. Oh, clubhouse. Smells vintage in here. Doesn't smell bad, just smells vintage. Oh, original. They look original. They match that chandelier. I guess they did yellow here. They did a lot of yellow.
Yeah, look at you two. You could go on a date looking like
Oh my gosh, they have vintage candy. That's so cute. Look at this. I remember my parents had a clock like that in their bedroom when I was little.
Thank you.
A million little tiles swirl around. And this has a TV with it. How modern is that? Look at those old match packs. This is an original clubhouse kitchen. Can you imagine the parties that went on in here? Can you imagine how many celebrations, Christmases, birthdays, bingo? Wow. This kitchen is amazing for providing a resource for the community all those years, and it still looks like this.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It is original.
It's fascinating.
Yeah.
I love it. Nowadays, this is priceless. House. And they say all the buttons still work. Hi. Thanks for joining me on this tour. I can't get enough of this kitchen. Wow. Oh my goodness. Here's a private room. Wow. Look at this old TV. That is so cool. And they even have old issues of Palm Springs Life magazine here. This one's from May of 1968. Look, they got Herb Alpert on the cover. Tijuana Brass films the desert. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go look at that video. Oh, how cool is that? It's got the maps. The guides from back then. I love magazines like that. There's a coffee table book that looks pretty old. Definitely has vintage photographs. This table looks like it's been around here for a minute. And I love the sunken fireplace. When I was little at school, my elementary school had a sunken space where the librarian would come down and read us books. And I super loved it. And this reminds me of that. I just loved coming down into the sunken living room. Look at this fireplace. More Palm Springs Life magazines. Look at this, it's got tape deck, the old 8-track tapes. Bet you that still works. Here's another one that looks very familiar from the 70s or 60s. Wow, I love it. I love it. It's so cool. It would be so nice just to sit in front of this fireplace, in front of a fire in the winter, read a book, relax. I bet you the tile gets nice and warm. Beautiful. You can see it pretty much stayed the same. They tried to keep everything exact when they replaced it. Fixtures. Wow. I am so glad I came on this tour. This has been so fun. Now I'm gonna walk sidewalk, and I just want to show you this view. I mean, look at this view. Oh, that is just gorgeous. So pretty. I feel like sometimes when I'm here, I'm in Jurassic Park. Like really, with those big giant mountains, they're way bigger than it looks on the video. Way bigger. So pretty.
Rockets for Christmas quite a few years back, and we were playing for a bit, and we haven't picked it.
This is the only one-bedroom unit. Oh, very nicely updated. Oh, I love this update. Walk-in shower. Lovely art. This one's really easy to go through. It's just one bedroom. Oh, carpet is fluffy. Of course, I take my shoes off when I come into these places out of respect. And this is the space that she has. Wow. She's got some green space. It's private back here, like a little yard. A little grilling space right there. And what a beautiful patio. I think this is my favorite patio. With, of course, that beautiful mountain view. That mountain is so protective. Keeps the wind and everything away from you. This is that same area I was focused in on a few minutes ago from down here when I was walking around on that sidewalk. And can't even see those condos when you're down there, but there's another complex right there. And the big beautiful mountain. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Such a beautiful, serene neighborhood here. Even though there's a lot of people living in a little bit of space between all the condos and the condo complexes over there, it's still very peaceful. Oh yes, I would live here. This room has front pages from the Palm Springs Life magazine. This is unique. How gorgeous is that? Made into a wallpaper. Loving it. And here we continue on the yellow theme, which is definitely the color of this neighborhood. Another gorgeous patio. A beautiful view. Which I don't think you can really see from here. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Fab. I do think that is true. This is a nice little seating area out here. It's made into like a little office area. Interesting. There's trees like these all over the neighborhood, filled with these little baby, they're like little tiny mandarins, like bite size. I don't think they're kumquats. Kumquats are much smaller. These are just little baby mandarins. It's amazing how many oranges grow on an orange limb. And then look at these. You are magical. Look at that flower. Wow. These are Johnny Jump Ups, little pansies. I don't know what these are. They look like a variation of the same thing, but they are gorgeous. Colors. Colors are so pretty. And I'm not sure, but this might be a grapefruit tree. I'm pretty sure these are grapefruits. Grapefruits everywhere on here. Lots of citrus around your neighborhood. You can just come out and get some for whatever you want. And the way they keep them manicured, I'm just going to walk down here real quick to this. They have this blocked off, but I want to show you this tree. Look, they made a hedge out of this. This is a citrus tree made into a hedge. It's your food producing tree turned into a hedge. Look at that. Is that cool or what? All those oranges are hidden inside. Look. When these are in bloom, it smells like heaven. And I mean pure heaven. But you couldn't AI a more beautiful tree. It's a pretty fascinating tree. And if you love bougainvillea, wow, look at that. It's lined with bougainvillea. One of my favorite flowers. It's just gorgeous. Oh, I see vintage cars. Let's go check them out.